honest about that. And I have like a zillion metaphors connected to like wilderness, like just to relate to our reality.
Which I want to know more about that. Like,
oh yeah, but I know you have metaphors, right?
Well, you said something really important about how you did that. You spent a lot of time being a wilderness expedition leader, and it gave you this sense of self-esteem and self-courage. But when you came back into society, that wasn't there. And that says a lot, right? Because you were like right connected to Gaia, to the universe. And to be that connected and to be that consciously aware.
I really like Laura. I don't know what it is about him that I don't like, but I won't let myself go any further with my dislike. It's probably the name Seth. I've got a very Osiris thing going on, so anybody named Seth is just like cutting me up just by being named Seth. Now, wanderers. I often wonder about this, and I worry. I worry a little bit because I'm trying to integrate my own self and my own choices in life. I like to have my own choices. I don't like being infringed upon. I do want to help others, and I do. That's why I make videos, and I try to point out some of the hilariousness of the fakeness of this world out in such a ways. Maybe it'll be a fucking teaching tool. I don't fucking know. Just a lot of the stuff about this is just too much. There's just too much to show that this isn't. It's not that it's not real, but this definitely isn't base reality. If we're in a school for our soul to learn how to embody, I can go along with that. And I think a lot of people can too. And they talk about wanderers. If you were a wanderer and you were a negatively oriented being, you wouldn't be a wanderer. So, I mean, if you come down here, like Aleister Crowley was supposedly a positively based being, but, coming down into the incarnation process, he became a negatively oriented being and did great harm to his soul. So you want to be mindful of that. But whereas Rasputin, on the other hand, had managed to polarize and graduate into 4D negative, And it's not about being evil or whatever, but it's about being service to self above unity. It's non-unity. It's me versus you, motherfucker. So I think it's important that we recognize that the negative side, the service to self beings, aren't always necessarily evil, but they're destructive, they're divisive, and they're non-unity. Which, maybe that's more important to know. At least I think that it is. Because if you think in too much of terms of black and white, you sort of miss the point. And if you don't understand the point, you might not graduate. Right? Oh, kitty. Kitty, are you ready? Come with me, kitty. Kitty. Who's kitty? Kitty's very lovely. You don't get a tail just whipping about you like that without love. Because I really scratch into his head like he likes it. I'm serving myself and by serving this other cat. Now, of course, I do say, I believe this kitty cat is a version of my own self. I've gone through multiple animals here, you know, and I'm very magnetic, but I'm electric too, you know, and I think that's part of my own personal soul mission evolution, is to transform the magnetic lower nature into some radiative fucking power. So, you know, I try to do that, and it's not always easy, but it is something that one can do. Once you draw into yourself what is yourself, you know, purify it, and then you can radiate it.